what we do here is go back.
Alright, today we will be going over the Rio build, show you last touches, punch list on that thing. What else? What else are we working on? Oh, and we'll also be going over the electrical in Rio. So I'm gonna have Frankie explain you guys all the details, and then I'll maybe try to simplify it a little bit with a fancy drawing. Okay, we're heading into Rio. So close to being done. Still looks a little messy in here, but you guys get the full tour today.
Don't you move, you?
Okay, let's go through a few of the features that the boys have got up to this week. They are getting super close. Every time I pop in here, completely different. All right, since we're in the back, might as well start here. So we have trim up on the door. Look at that. Trim all the way around, cleans it right up. Nice brass knob. And you've got a little hobbit bedroom. Bunk beds are done. 2 bunks for the kiddos, 2 shelves, because they're obviously gonna be readers. Okay, what else do we have back here? I think vanity area, it's completely tidied up now. Got some nice sconces, mirrors going on there. Oh, these knobs went on. Those are on all the wardrobes. I'm missing one wardrobe. Okay, now we're heading to the bathroom, because it looks incredible. First, we've got our door. Look at this little thing. Barn door with a gold handle for travel and locking. We've got a little lock here. Toilet's mounted. That's an airhead composting toilet. It's ready to go. Shower is completely tiled and finished. We've got our temperature controller and we've got our Nebbia spa shower. Haven't tried this thing out yet. Good reviews. Saves about 50% of the water and you feel like you're in a rainforest. Okay, that's new. This little guy is the Truma Access. So this is the cold air intake. That feeds our heat and everything else going throughout the bus. Okay, moving to the front of the bus. A lot going on up here. Organized chaos. So, where do I start? Okay, lighting. Look at that! We have toe kick lighting going in. What else have you guys done in here?
Since when?
Since maybe last week?
Lift and support. We got...
Okay, so this one here that he's cleaning up. Countertops are all done. You guys do not get to see those yet. That'll be at the end. But Christian's gonna demo out the hidden compartment here. Oh! Look at that. So that is an extra freezer or fridge. You can set it to either temperature, just some extra storage. Okay, follow Christian.
We got all our finished gables on all the benches. We got the lagoon bracket.
Oh! So that swivels everywhere. Can be mounted multiple places. You just got to get more of these brackets.
We got the picture TV.
Okay, this thing's super cool. We'll demo that later. It's one of those fancy TVs that looks like a picture when it's off. Front stairs are done. And I think I got a shot of that before they were covered.
First thing I did was used a floor adhesive to attach all the material. This is sheet metal. It comes down onto the flooring material, and then all the joints are all caulked. Everything's all glued on, and then I add the nosings on after.
Okay, I'm gonna go find Frankie. It's time for an electrical discussion in Rio. He's gonna go over the systems. They're getting so advanced now. It's hard to keep up. Frank? I'm right here. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
There he is. Hey. Okay, Frank's gonna give us a tour now. Hopefully that background music isn't too loud. Absolutely not allowed to turn it off on the end of the weekday.
Definitely
A
not.
lot of cleaning.
It's disco time. I'm gonna go right back in here.
Take the floor, take the mic.
Take the mic. So we got the 4 batteries here, all connected in parallel to give us 12 volts. Then we come here and it goes to these bus bars, which is all connected throughout here. This is our inverter. So when shore power comes in, it steps down to 12 volts so it can charge this battery bank up here. Right here, we have the solar smart charger. So it brings in the solar power coming up from here over to our panels down here and back, and it converts it down to 12 volts so that we can charge this battery bank up. One other thing we have is the alternator charger, which basically connects the alternator to the main batteries, the drive batteries, and steps down to 12 volt to also charge the battery banks.
So 3 types of charging. Solar, shore, what was the third one? Alternator.
Alternator, yeah. And then this here is basically the smart system. So it's Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. And actually you can connect it to your computer and we can monitor it from wherever we want.
Let's actually show you guys that. So if we go out here,
Oh, hi.
so if we go out here, all our panels are hiding.
Very bottom, very bottom,
Very bottom. And this is what Frank's talking about right here. So there's a few things going on the technical side, running through breakers, things like that. But look at that system. You guys got a glimpse of it last week.
So right here we have the shore power in coming here, and you can see your 210 watts. And your AC load, so that's all your AC power, so your plugs, your 120 volt lighting, AC unit, that draws from there. Then you have your DC system, which is all your low voltage, all your 12 volts. You can see here it shows your battery status, which is at idle. And you go over and it shows actually what everything is doing. It actually shows where the power is going and how it's all getting ran.
Look at that.
Real funky stuff.
So following this, we've got our charger, charging batteries. We've got a slight discharge on all our DC. Shore's going into the inverter, and we've got a slight load on our AC. Anything else we need?
You want to see that viewing from the desktop?
Oh, yes.
You want to see that?
Okay, so that's the tour inside the bus. I will try to draw this out a little bit later because that's a lot of information. Frankie's gonna show us how we can connect. So if there's ever an issue, we have the ability to view your system remotely. We're gonna show you that right now.
We can see all of what's going on with it pretty much as long as we're in Wi-Fi. And as long as they're in Wi-Fi, if they connect hotspot to their phone and they have service, they can do that and then I can connect.
So we're able to see everything going on in the system. Frankie can diagnose, we can get a Victron tech involved.
It shows even all this
Winning system.
So this shows everything that has happened over your last 24 hours, how much you've consumed, to even the last 365 days, the last.
Very cool system. All right, thank you, Frankie.
Problem, buddy.
Okay, now if that description did not make sense from Frankie, we're gonna draw it on some paper and hopefully pictures make a little more sense. If you guys are familiar with DC systems, you can stop the video now because this will be boring. Okay, so it all starts with the battery bank. We've got our batteries. Whoa, good grief. In this case, we have 400 amps of lithium. Those are chained together in parallel. That keeps us at a 12 volt system. So, from your battery bank, your power has 2 options. It can fuel your DC panel, and that is going to be all your accessories like light bulbs. We'll pretend this is a drop of water. So your pump, CO detector, your fridge, your fans. This is your DC side of the system. That's option 1. Option 2, your same battery power is going to run through an inverter. This takes 12 volt power on the input and sends 120 volts on the output. Continues to your 120 panel. This is going to be similar to a house. Outlets, your AC, sometimes your fridge, hair dryers, and anything else that you might be using in your house. That's using the power. Now we need to go over charging. 3 types of charging. So first is going to be shore power. This is typical RV power. You're gonna plug into a post. That's a power line, of course. Grid power. Option 2 is going to be solar. So these are the panels on the roof, the sun's shining, and it beams down onto your solar panels. It's gonna gather up 12 volt DC power. Option 3 is DC to DC. This uses your buses. This is your bus. So we take your bus's power. As it drives, the alternator is going to charge the battery bank. It's going to charge using 12 volts. It gets stored in the battery bank and then can repeat the cycle. Okay, this has been one heck of a week. It's felt extremely long. Turns out it's only been 4 days. Easter tomorrow, we're wrapping this week up with a quarterly meeting with the boys, talk about company direction, big ideas, new ideas, things that are working, things that aren't. We do individual meetings once a month, just to make sure everybody's happy. And quarterly we go over business meetings. It's more of just a big brainstorm that everybody gets to share their ideas, hopefully make this place better. I'm gonna be done this video a day late once again. It's becoming a Friday blog. I'll turn it around next week.